Just arrived. A few sprints in the airport to try and get here. What we got here. Shakedown so far has been pretty punchy up and pretty nice and low me down. Yeah, racing, was it 2018? Yeah, it was quite like adventure style racing back then almost. So it seems pretty different to what the racing is nowadays. So I'm excited to see what they've done with the place and like, yeah, it seems drier than when we raced it last time. I seem to remember a lot of mud and struggle. I don't really faff that much with my bike to be honest, so unless I'm feeling something I might give like one of the mechanics a heads up on, but it'll just be minor tweaks. Going from in a lead and I know kind of exactly where I'm going, whereas here there's probably going to be slight moments which my wheels might not enjoy, so yeah, I'll slightly up on the pressures, but yeah, I tend to just get on with it. I don't really change too much, but it'll be a shock to the system racing like plus 15-minute stages again. We've been trying to train for it all winter, but obviously the last race was everything was between sort of 2 and 4 minutes, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to be back in Europe, and especially here at Petzen. It's a pretty awesome place to be right back riding bikes, so looking forward to it. Last time I did good on both long stages and conditions were tough. I was a bit wet and slippery then, and yeah, I think the stages are real fun to ride, so yeah, handled it pretty good. Haven't really had too much time on the mountain bike because I had my shoulder operation straight after last year, and a bit of time on this, and then when I wanted to ramp things up, I ended up getting sick. So, but no, I feel comfortable on it from the training I've been doing at home. So I think we're pretty close. We were here in 2018, so that's a few years ago. Bikes are different. We was on 27.5-inch wheels then, and I'm running the mullet setup now. So yeah, I remember it being slippery, so I'm going to ride ready for that, but still try and attack.
Nah, I haven't been here. First time. Looks pretty mad. We walked the pro stage. Nice long stage and a few sick rooty sections, so I'm keen to get stuck into it on Friday. Tweed Valley was just like short little sprint stages, which I'm just not. I think you got to be riding real good and confident to go good at, and yeah, pretty tight for a taller guy struggling hard. I think just the more time I get on the bike too, I'll get better through the season. Oh, I'm on the new bike now, and yeah, just working out that new RockShox suspension as well, but yeah, a lot's changed. More forgiving, I guess, for the long run, so you can hang on. But yeah, I've got a whole new setup, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Here in Austria, it's nice and warm at the moment. About to do Shakedown, get a feel for the dirt and the roots back here, you know. A little different from the old Scotland, but yeah, excited for the weekend. Yeah, we were here in 2018, I believe, for the race. Very wet then, lots of roots, lots of awkward corners. So coming a bit better attitude, I think. Yeah, I think it's a good style. Like, I've always done well on like certain long stages, so kind of looking forward to that. And I think with how the race is, we have 2 long ones, so it's going to be a main part of the race. So it'll be good to be strong on those ones and then just be solid on all the other ones. No, maybe like a little bit of suspension, just because I think there's more like roots and more smaller hits here compared, and you want to carry more speed in Tweed, where maybe you want to like kind of manage your speed here a bit more traction, especially with rain.
Yeah, we just arrived actually. Like, went for a quick track walk this morning of one of the 6K stages, which took like 3 hours to get down. And yeah, I haven't done a lap of Shakedown yet, but I have good memories from last time we were here, so yeah, it's gonna be good. So I don't often change my bike too much between like rounds. I like to have a setup that I'm comfortable with and is predictable, but it is a bit steeper here, so maybe I might raise my stem by like 1 small spacer just to keep the front end up a bit more, especially the stages are long, so like if you're over the front end a lot down steep stages, then I don't know, it might reduce the fatigue a bit if my bars are slightly higher, but other than that everything else stays the same. I spent a bit more time in Spain this winter, and there were some slightly longer runs there that I'm used to in Scotland, but other than that, like just some continuous runs, I guess. But it's hard to find anything like where we race that's good to ride in the winter, so like yeah, I've not really done anything different, to be honest. We'll see how that pays off, eh?
Yeah, it's hot, it's sunny, it feels like summer, it's pretty good. Definitely with how long the pro stage and stage 5 is, probably look at changing some balance things on the bike. Like Scotland was like steep, but like kind of always flat with corners, so it's pretty like even on the bike, whereas here it's so much steeper and longer that I kind of want to manage my fatigue and might have to like raise my bars or up some port pressure just to like take some weight, like move myself back a bit so I'm not like struggling so hard and having to grip so much, because this will be the longest stage I've raced in a long time. I mean, I went narrower last year and then I went narrower again for Scotland, and I've kind of kept it and like been pretty happy. I was riding here with Veet, the local kid, Sunday on some steeper tracks, and I definitely felt like a little bit cramped, so we're gonna test that out. Like we have a few days now, so go ride some other trails, and like I have some wider bars with me that I'll test out. But I think for me, like this width kind of suits my width, so we'll see.